Fans have always been skeptical about Kim Kardashian dating Saturday Night Live star Pete Davidson. The two dating raised eyebrows of many. However, they have stuck to one another and regularly provide support to one another, especially after Kanye West has gone wild. And while it isn't easy for Kim, Pete seems to be having a time of his life, especially considering he's now in the limelight. But is Kim only dating Pete for publicity and, more importantly, to get rid of Kanye? And how has Pete reacted to being used by Kim? Today's video will reveal the entire truth regarding Kim and Pete. Stay tuned! While Kanye West is hoping for a reunion with his estranged wife, Kim Kardashian, it also looks like Kim is holding on to some hope. Sources close to the reality star have revealed that Kim's relationship with the Saturday Night Live star is no relationship at all but a fling. The source added that the pair is simply having fun. While that is kind of hard to believe, seeing that Kim and Pete have pretty much been spotted together in public every other week since getting together, sources insist that Kim has not been able to move on from her marriage to Kanye. Speaking to Closer Online, an insider said that Kim and Kanye can't seem to let each other go and move on and are still desperately clinging to one another. Kanye's frustration is sparked by his longing to get Kim back, and those close to her believe that she may even be flaunting her romance with Pete in a bid to get attention from Kanye. The source continued, "So this battle seems to be rooted in not being able to leave each other alone." The outlet also reports that Kim and Kanye are seemingly on a rebound journey, with the rapper's love links in recent times and Kim's relationship with Pete. Kanye's most recent girlfriend, Julia Fox, reportedly realized she was perhaps only a rebound and cut ties with the rapper, as she was no longer interested in being used as a pawn in Kanye's attempts at getting Kim back. Some of Kim's friends also believe that she is only clinging to Pete for fun, as there is basically no longevity in the romance. The reality star has reportedly hinted that the SNL star is most definitely not her happily ever after. No one lights her up like Kanye did, and she's clearly still holding a candle for him. She's never stopped loving or caring about him, a source says. The source added that the mom of four is to finalize the divorce because she still loves Kanye and can't seem to let him go. These sources argue that despite the drama and scandals that have trailed their divorce, Kanye seemingly still has a hold on Kim, as he is the only one person who truly gets her. Interestingly, there's also part of the reality star that is enjoying Kanye's antiques, because it only suggests just how much love the rapper has for her and the lengths he's willing to go. Her pals have urged her to draw the line so she can move on with her life, a source said, and he can move on with his too. Insiders believe that if Kanye and Kim decide to string out their obsession with each other, things will only get worse. She knows that once they both cut ties for all, they'll be able to start emotionally and physically carving out a new and more peaceful life. But there's something that's preventing her from doing that right now, and her obsession for him is clearly part of that, the source revealed. A relationship expert has also chimed in on Kim and Kanye and has attempted to give more insight into why it might actually be hard for them to let go of each other. Charlotte Johnson, a relationship expert from Mega Pleasure UK, explains that even though a breakup is bad for most people, Kim and Kanye have it worse because of how much they've achieved together as a couple. They had 4 children, multiple overlapping business adventures, and their family brand was a huge part of their success, and they went through some really low moments together, notably Kim's dramatic robbery and Kim's mental health struggles. They'll always have this deep underlying connection, Johnson said. Speaking further, Charlotte pointed out that Kanye is struggling to come to terms with the divorce and largely feels threatened by Kim's new partner. From Kim's side, the speed of the relationship and the fact that Pete is a lot younger may indicate it's a rebound relationship and may not last. She also noted Kim and Kanye will always be in each other's lives due to their children, and I'd recommend therapy so they can process the breakdown of their relationship. Johnson concluded, with all of this info out to the public, how do we think Pete Davidson feels? Well, let's just say the SNL star is living up to his laid-back personality. Speaking to Hollywood Live, a source close to the comedian revealed that Pete has never been in a situation like this and is trying his best to navigate it as best as he can. Pete isn't afraid of Kanye, but he does wish that all of this drama was behind him. The source continued, "The best thing Pete knows how to do is just be there for Kim and try to be as supportive a boyfriend as possible." Pete reportedly knew that there was going to be some drama when he first started dating Kim, but remained largely unbothered because he knew the reality star could handle her business. Things have, however, changed, seeing that Kanye has now dragged Pete into the drama. Regardless, the comedian still believes it's best to stay away from Kanye and avoid him as much as possible. He's focused on doing his own thing and he won't let Kanye get in the way of their relationship, the source added. Another insider told Hollywood Life that Pete is caught up between a rock and a hard place amid the Kim and Kanye online drama, even though Pete is trying to stay out of it and can be there for Kim as much as he can, but Kanye's comments hurt the comedian just as much sometimes. They're both trying to separate it and are still in the honeymoon phase of the relationship, so a lot of these things are being thrown on the wayside, the source said. The insider added that Pete is only trying to live his life and ensure things between him and Kim remain as smooth as they can. He doesn't want to poke the bear. Even though it is very difficult, Pete is very aware that anything can change in a heartbeat, and he hopes he is at a place in which he knows totally how to handle it big time. Learning and maturity experience. And while Pete is taking the high road on Kanye's constant attacks, fans and followers are apparently quite bothered about the rapper. "Kanye's behavior is making me feel really scared and worried for the safety of Pete Davidson, Kim Kardashian, as well as their kids." One user wrote. Another user sympathized with the comedian, writing, "I feel bad for Pete Davidson. He probably had no idea Kanye's mental illness was this bad. He's an unstable, pathetic effing lunatic." A third user said, "Pete's attitude toward the comments and how he's stuck by Kim through it all. I really feel for Pete Davidson right now, having to put up with his constant abuse from Kanye West. He must have a lot of patience. I think it's admirable of him to stick by Kim and not say anything about the situation because a lot of guys would have walked away by now." So what do you think about Pete Davidson just being a shoulder for Kim to lean on and cry? We'd love it if you share your opinions and thoughts on the bizarre drama involving Pete, Kim, and Kanye. Hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.